Nigeria 9, and Mali in 10th place. That's what it looks like, the top 10 in Africa. And then the top 10 in the world, Germany, Argentina, Colombia, number 3. That's a surprise for me. They've slowly moved up. That's the Colombians. Belgium, number 4. The Netherlands, number 5. Brazil, number 6. Portugal, 7. France, 8. Spain, well, for a long time, the number 1 ranked nation in the world, and now
for over 2 years,
now edging closely out of the top 10. And then Uruguay completed the top 10. Any surprises for you?
Oh, I think it's this is a good indicator of just exactly where the balance of power rests in the world now. No England in the top 10. I'm sure the English are not happy about that, and they're doing everything in their power to get back into the top 10, because it gives them a certain sense of prestige, being listed among the top 10 footballing countries in the world. And the fact that Nigeria hasn't moved, I'm surprised at that anyway, because I've always thought that the FIFA ranking doesn't truly reflect the position of things, especially in Africa here. Because if you ask me, I think our football has gone down quite a lot. So the fact that we're still where we are right now is nothing short of miraculous, in my own opinion.
The grace of God.
It seems the grace of God that is keeping us where we are. All right, but that's how it is. The best ranked nations in the world, the Eagles, number 9 in Africa, 42nd in the world. And my worry is that for a long time, I don't see how the Eagles will move up, because we're not going to be at the Nations Cup. We're not going to be active. Oh, we could be playing friendly games anyway. And I think that's what the NFF is planning to do, play a lot of friendly games so that the Eagles can bounce back as quickly as possible. All right, let's go on to something different now, gentlemen. For a long time, we've criticized the Nigerian Football Federation that things are not being done the way they should. But today, we have something different that is showing on your screen. It's the website. There's a website now, brand new website for the Nigerian Football Federation. And you can see it. It's live, it's breathing, it's active. That's huge. It's really encouraging. I mean, what would you say about this?
There's so much I can say. I'm just saying it is long overdue. A football association of the stature of the NFA not having a website has tremendous.
And on that website, you could have videos as well.
Let me just say, it is a fantastic website. Well put together, rated among some of the best I've ever seen. I've seen plenty. This can equate with some of the best in the world. It is interactive. You have videos of behind the scenes training sessions, interviews with players and officials. It's fantastic. There's so much news. It covers all the national teams. It was put together by a brilliant team, headed by a gentleman that I know quite well, and it is a fantastic piece of work. And a lot of people don't understand this, but the NFA keep talking about how they're strapped for cash. I have it on good authority that this website can generate over $1 billion for the NFA annually.
Yeah. Apart from that, seriously, I beg your pardon, Fisaro, there is also the Twitter handle that is already verified by Twitter. I mean, at the NFF is also there, so it looks like something is going to be different this time around. Of course, the Nigerian Football Federation.
I got aware of the handle a couple of days ago, and the moment it had less than 500 followers, but I was surprised that it was verified already. And these kind of developments, many people might say this is not really the ones we need, but when you ignore these little things, they really go a long way, because it's unfortunate that over the years the NFF have done so many things, but we don't get to see them on social media. They are the core of our youth. Belong to nowadays. So it's very good. You can see even the NMC handle, just within 2 years, they have over 10,000 followers. So now the NFF are in that state. I was so impressed when I saw the composition of the NFF media committee. I knew that something is surely going to come up very soon. And that's why this is just a testament of some other things to expect from the current office.
It is one thing for it to have a website, and another thing for it to have a Twitter handle. It's another thing for it to update it. Let me finish.
Hold on, Tunde. If you visited that website, it is up to date.
For now.
Yeah, for now. The challenge is, are they going to keep updating the content? But from what they've done so far, I mean, when the press release, because we are supposed to move away from that style of the media officer of the media director of the Nigerian Football Federation sending press releases to as many people as possible. If you are not in his mailing list, you don't get it. But right now, just go on to that website. The latest stories, the latest news are there. So you don't need to probably still send those press releases out. Well, you could if you want to, but just visit that website regularly. You get the updates as they happen. And I think the challenge for the NFF now is to make it as active as possible, as updated as possible, so that stories are there on a daily basis. We don't need to put a call through all the time to the media director of the NFF. And the national teams also have a part on that website where they need to update what is going on around their national teams, and then everybody gets updated. Everybody's aware of what is happening.
God bless you, Tony. You have said everything that there is to say. Each of the national teams has a media officer attached to it.
Yes.
Each of these media officers should have a back-end access to this website and Twitter handles. Constantly updating activity.
If you want news about the Falcons,
you don't need to start chasing the media.
You don't need to call all the time, or look, your number is not going through, I can't access you.
So right now, I'm just going to have a, I'm just going to be pessimistic for now. If this thing is maintained,
if you say the 6 months,
no, not 6 months.
It's too long.
5 years from now.
Okay.
Short time. I don't plan to die anytime soon. No. 5 years from now, if it is still as active as it is now,
then we'll commend them. But it's good to have people like Tunde around, because if everybody is optimistic, we'll have the same mistake we had when we were preparing to play South Africa. And then we get reality check at the end of the day, and then Tunde becomes like the hero. So it's good to have pessimists like Tunde around. That's what people tell us on Twitter. But I think this is not the most difficult part. Setting up the website, setting up the Twitter handles are not the most difficult part. The most difficult part is updating them on a regular basis and making them a vehicle through which people can get latest stories, latest news about the happenings in the Nigerian Football Federation and across all the national teams.
At least I know that the media, the English FA website has been redesigned over 3 times in the past 5 years. Just shows you just how engaging they are.
Yeah, and I think Tunde really has a valid point. I remember their last website was nigeriafa.org. It didn't really function.
It died before it was done.
You know, so it's just good that some skepticisms are being raised. But I'm so very much optimistic, because I mentioned the people in the media committee area, and if you take a look at the way, I think the NMC seems to have really set the standard, the way they have constantly updated information on their handles and
updates around
the website as well. So you expect people like that to collaborate with those in the NFF media committee, and of course they know that in this particular century we are in, they have no other choice.
Social media is key. If you want to get the young ones.
Absolutely.
It is. All right. So congratulations, NFF, but then no congratulations yet. Let's see what you make out of what you are doing. But we commend you for the idea. Amaju Pinnick and his board and all those who put it together, Demola Jire and the guys who are making it look so beautiful. We commend you, but we are also not commending you too much. Let's see what happens. 5 years is a long time. Let's see how you go on with the website, with the Twitter handle.
Waiting for Instagram?
Yeah.
YouTube page too?
YouTube, there's YouTube already.
Social media is the new frontier.
It's cool. You know, there are videos
that does not have.
There are videos on that website.
No, let's see from having a YouTube page.
But
let's make money from these things.
Yeah, let's move little by little.
Okay.
Let us take from lips. No, let's see how it goes. But we'll commend you, but we want to see more. Like Oliver Twist, we want to see more. All right, let's go to Ghana very quickly. And that's one issue that I think we also need to talk about very quickly. The Ghanaians have unveiled this man, Abraham Grant, as the new coach of the Black Stars. And he leads them to the Nations Cup next January, and he will be there till 2015.
2017.
So I beg your pardon, until 2017. So Abraham Grant, former Portsmouth, former Chelsea, former this, former that, now the man to lead the Black Stars. How does that make you feel, Fisayo?
Well, I think it's a calculated gamble from the Ghanaians, because this is someone that has never,
gamble.
Yeah, it's someone that has never managed a national team in times past.
That's not
Israeli. I think he managed Israeli national team at some point.
At a big part role, anyway.
He managed the Israeli
national team.
I was coming to Africa especially. You know that football here in Africa is much more different from the one you have in Europe and the rest of the world. But you might say it's one of the things that really affect us in this part of Africa, the skin color. Because sometimes you want to believe that Kwesi Appiah has not really underachieved as the coach of the Ghanaian Black Stars. But so many things we don't tend to really appreciate our own right in this part of the world. But Abraham Grant is inheriting a very good side. We must emphasize that. They have a pool of young and very experienced talents for the Ghanaian side. And in times past, they've really been looking for the Holy Grail, which the Nations Cup has turned out to be. And he knows that it really has to instill the confidence of the nation. Starting from within 2 months. So he has an arduous task when you take a look at it from that angle as well. I don't wish him well, but